When Canyon Crest Academy student Melinda Sin, I know her as Michi, saw the rise in hate crimes against Asian Americans, she decided to pick up a microphone to make a difference. Well, now CEO and co-founder of Annihilate, Michi is joining us right here on the 4 to share how she sees an end to all of this. Michi, I'm glad you're on our show. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. It's so important that we raise more awareness about this issue.
Yeah, let's talk about this issue here for a moment. We have been covering it, obviously, in the news for some time now, different stories here or there. What was the moment where you said, you know what, I'm not going to sit back and listen to this anymore. I'm going to jump in and do something about it?
Well, the moment was twofold. Obviously, throughout the pandemic, we've seen a huge increase in Asian hate crimes specifically due to misplaced blame because of the pandemic. An earlier source said about 331%, but now it's more like 651% increase in Asian hate, which is really, really jarring. But the main issues that really brought me to action, specifically with the podcast, have been issues of hate within my own district. There's a difference between seeing these holistic statistics of 651% and seeing it happen to you like in your own community. So seeing these instances of hate, which obviously have no place anywhere, but especially in a school setting, is what led me to start the podcast.
So tell me a little bit about the podcast. Who are you interviewing and what message are you hoping to get out with each one of these episodes?
Yeah, of course. So overall, Annihilate strives to educate, debate, and annihilate hate. And we do this through raising awareness through our platform of the podcast. And our most recent guests have been members of my school board and students that we've met across the country. So our kickoff episode featured, Our kickoff episode featured Christina Liu, who was really unfortunately the victim of a violent Asian hate crime. It was so interesting to get her perspective. And then others have featured people that I know through my own community from my school board, Dr. Ward and Trustee Allman, to talk about the recent hate issues.
What can we do as a society, Michi, in order to help support you and support others that are feeling like they are a victim of this? What can we do besides stand back and listen to the stories? How can we jump in and help?
Yeah, so as a society, definitely use your voice. I always say this, advocate for yourself and others in any way possible. It's so empowering, believe it or not, to see other people advocate for themselves or others if they're seeing something wrong, because that spurs on a movement of other people advocating for themselves and others. And it's kind of like a ripple effect. And then as a whole, I like to use the slogan that we've created for Annihilate, which you can see it a little bit behind me, but it's educate, debate, annihilate hate. Educate by raising awareness or listening to important resources like student stories via podcasts like ours, and debate, i.e. analyzing the pros and cons of initiatives and issues that are going on right now. And this holistically creates an approach that we use to annihilate hate.
Well, you're doing such a great job. I just want to let our viewers know, though, what grade are you in, by the way, at Canyon Crest now?
I'm in 9th grade, so a freshman.
You're a freshman. I met you a couple of years ago when I was emceeing an event where you were getting an award at. And one of the standout achievements for you is that you can spell almost any word backwards faster than most people can spell it forward. So do you mind if we just play with that for a moment? Can I throw a word at you and see how you do?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so let's just, Antarctica.
Ooh. You're hitting me with Antarctica right out of the gate. Okay. A-C-I-T-C-R. No. This is quite embarrassing.
I'm throwing you under the bus right here on live television.
A-C-I-T-C-I-T. No. This is so bad. I was right the first time.
You know what, though? I will tell you what you have turned into and how you're making a difference now is really impactful, and I'm so proud of you for that. Thank you again for coming right here on our show. Thank you for getting the word out about this. How can people find your podcast?
So we're biggest on Spotify. So search up Annihilate, and the spelling of it is right behind me. It's like Annihilate, but instead of the last L, you have the H. And I know how to spell that one, so.
Which is all that matters. Michi Sin, you keep up the great work. I love following you. Keep up. I can't wait to see what this turns into throughout your future years here in high school, because she's only a freshman. She's only a freshman. Michi, thanks.